I don't recognize myself. I looked in the mirror today, and for a second, I didn't recognize the person looking back. Same face, same eyes, different person. I remember when my laughter used to fill an entire room. Now I smile for a second, then the silence comes too soon. I remember having plans I couldn't wait to chase. Now I make excuses just to stay inside the same place. Something changed, I can't tell you when. Maybe it was one goodbye, maybe it was one betrayal, maybe it was all the little moments I pretended didn't hurt. I kept telling myself, keep going, so I did. But somewhere between surviving and becoming strong, I forgot how to live. I became everything I thought I needed to be, except myself. I don't recognize myself. When did I become this person? When did the dreams disappear? When did hope become a burden? I don't recognize myself, but somewhere underneath all this pain, I know I'm still here. Maybe I can find my way back again. I started saying no to things I used to love. Stop calling certain people, stop looking up. Every disappointment added another layer to the wall. Every broken promise made me trust myself less. I became careful, too careful. I thought avoiding pain would protect my heart, but you can't protect yourself from every possibility and still call it living. So I watched years pass through a window. People change, places change, I changed. And sometimes I wonder, would the younger me be proud of who I became? Or would he ask, why did you stop believing? That question hurt more than anything, because I knew the answer. I was afraid. Maybe I don't recognize myself, because I've been surviving as someone I was never meant to be. Maybe it's time to remember who I was before fear became my identity. So I started small, I played the old songs, opened the old notebook, went back to places that still remembered me. I started dreaming again, quietly, didn't tell anybody, didn't need applause. I just wanted to know if that part of me was still alive. And one night I laughed, a real laugh, the kind I hadn't heard from myself in years. I stopped, just stood there, listening, and I realized I wasn't gone. I was buried under fear, under expectations, under every version of myself I created to survive. So I started digging, one memory, one dream, one honest conversation at a time. I don't need to become the person I used to be. I just need to become someone I can recognize when I look in the mirror. This is who I am, not who they wanted, not who fear created, not who pain demanded. Me. I looked in the mirror again. Same face, same eyes, but this time I smiled, because maybe I'm finally becoming someone I recognize.